202. I am making blueberry potato donuts for my main dish. I'll go through the ingredients first. Blueberries from Maine, flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, nutmeg, shortening, sugar, eggs from Maine, potatoes from Maine, and buttermilk from Maine. I am peeling the Maine potatoes that I introduced earlier. So now I'm cutting up the potatoes into fourths. This seems to make sense since we're studying fractions and math. Now I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon nutmeg. Now I'm going to do what's called sifting. That's why it's called the sifter. Looks like we're almost done. Our potatoes are boiling nicely now, a little bit overflowing. If you'll look on the top, you can see that it's really bubbly. So right now I'm adding the shortening. Yesterday the shortening got stuck to the knife. Dump these eggs in. Really don't have to turn it off or anything. And like I said earlier, in seconds it can just change. So our potatoes are done. So now here's the really fun part, mashing them. We're about to add 3/4 of a cup potato.
Maine potato.
Maine potato, yes. I'm not sure these came from a rustic, but probably somewhere near there. So, if the camera could come over here. Yeah, so now it's really turning into dough. We're speed it up a notch. So now we're going to add the rest of the flour. 2/4.
Bump it up.
I'm going to turn it up a notch. Maybe one more. Basically the dough's all done. We just need to add the blueberries because, you know, blueberries.
Maine blueberries.
Maine blueberries, yes. It's impossible for me to break, so. Now we let the dough rest. So I'll just remove this. It's gonna go in the refrigerator to rest for a few hours. Okay, so now we're going to add a 1/4 cup of milk.
What are we making?
Well, we're making the glaze now.
Okay. 1/4 cup of milk.
1/4 cup of milk. And just need to even that out. And
Stir it all up.
now we're going to start all together to make. So off camera, we added blueberry vinegar for the glaze. So that made it this color because it has vinegar. You'd expect it to be purple because, you know, it's blueberry. So now we put the dough out. Looks glorious, doesn't it? And we put even more flour to go over it so it can roll easy. Okay, so we put more flour over it.
You're gonna knead it a couple more times just to show people how to knead.
Knead it a couple more times so you can roll it out like this.
How thick?
Inch and a, well, about a half inch.
Yep.
Not an inch and a half, inch and a half. And
Okay.
yeah. So now we're putting them in. Looks like this. Really cool. That's another donut. Looks like two eyes staring at you. So these are how the donuts turned out. So you basically just hold on to it. Might be a little hot because they just came out of the liquid. Dip it in, let it take a mud bath.
Take a mud bath. Yeah, that was funny.
And
Get it good.
and hopefully not burn your fingers.